All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything SUI token, which has absolutely been killing it. You know, this is one of the projects that has been outpacing majority of the coins in the top 100, believe it or not. And this is something I've been speaking about in my other SUI updates as well, especially if you've been watching it. So if you're looking at the market today, of course, you know, we did see Bitcoin go back about $43,000, and that is taking the entire market up with it. But if you're looking at SUI, it is the top performer in the top 100 coins, up a staggering 14.7%. Absolutely amazing. If you're part of the SUI community, you know, you are, I'm sure, smiling at this point, especially if you're involved in their DeFi as well. Look at it on the weekly time frame as well. It's up 45%. Look at this. SUI is up 45% on the weekly time frame, but now when we shift it to the monthly time frame, it's up 100%, and I think it is up the most compared to all the projects in the top 100. And you can literally see this for yourself. It's up 100% over the past 30 days. Absolutely insane stuff that's happening for SUI. But let's take it a step further, talk about the price, see what is happening, and of course what is yet to come. If we're looking at the price right now, $1.54, absolutely mind-blowing. Like I said, up 14.6% in USD comparative. It's also up 11.5% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours, with the market cap currently approaching that $1.7 billion mark. And the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 500 million. And what you're seeing happening with SUI right now is that it has, made its way up to the top 50 in the cryptocurrency market ranks, which is absolutely insane to see. But let's take it a step further, see what is happening. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So if we're looking at SUI's, overall TVL, its ecosystem has been in an upwards trajectory. You could pretty much see this for yourself. It's no secret at this point. You know, it is one of the chains that a lot of people are interested in. And this is something, of course, I spoke about. And speaking about people being interested in, I still think this is something that is extremely, in the early stages in terms of its TVL. You know, if you're looking at its competitors such as Arbitrum, let's just compare these two. 2.63 billion compared to that, and looking at Polygon, 823.7 million. So you guys get the idea as to how much interest and how much potential SUI really has. And if you're looking at its protocols, you can see I've been mentioning about CETAs. If you watch my other updates, CETAs is one of its decentralized platforms, and as we know, decentralized platforms are popular than ever at this point. I've never seen decentralized platforms gaining this much traction, especially if you've been in the space for quite some time. Especially the last bull cycle, especially the bear market, there were some decentralized exchanges that were coming about at that time, but the ICOs did quite well. But when it came down to the actual, the product itself, people just never were intrigued towards decentralized exchanges. But that has switched up in the last 2 to 3 years. We've seen decentralized exchanges gaining so much traction, and CETAs is one of the ones that I personally, as far as SUI's ecosystem goes, I own CETAs, as I've mentioned to you guys before, and it's doing great today. It's up 20% almost over the past 24 hours, and that's great stuff to see, almost at 13 cents. So the potential is definitely there, but again, this should not be a surprise to any one of you at this point. Like I've said continuously, this entire bull market, I'm seeing this as a narrative that is going to be revolving around layer 1s and layer 2s. And of course, as you know, SUI is one of them, and it is gaining a lot of traction. So that kind of explains as to what is going on. But if we're looking at SUI's price, man, SUI's price has been killing it, leaving everyone speechless. Yeah, literally look at it just from this point of view. So on the 11th of this month, it was 91 cents. And, this is where the bear market cycle, the consolidation phase, the long consolidation phase came to an end. And this is something I spoke about. I spoke about that, once the price is able to break out of this resistance, we will see SUI breaking into, all-time highs. And you can pretty much see this for yourself. Right after it broke out of there, it went up 59%. And of course, we did see a pullback. We saw it retest to $1. And if you're wondering why it did that, let's go. We'll give you guys a quick reminder. Remember BTC going all the way up from 48,900 all the way down to $39,000 to close out the CME gap. And of course, since then, the market has been picking up. And speaking about market picking up, this is what you might not see. Bitcoin was at this level, it's outpacing Bitcoin by such a massive margin, because look where Bitcoin was when it was its yearly high at 48,800. At that point, what was the date? On the 11th. So on the 11th, SUI was trading at $1.45. So now what we have seen is, if you were one of the very few people that believe in SUI's overall, capabilities, you think it has the potential, and you wanted to dollar cost average in, and if you picked it up at this price point at $1 mark, you are up literally 55% in a matter of not even a week. Not even a week it took for SUI to break out like that. And of course, right now it's in price discovery mode, if you do not know. And it can go as high as it wants right now, because of course, supply and demand, right? No resistances and no support. So the price can go up more. Of course, there's a massive unlock coming in March or April, and that's something I emphasized before. If you go back and watch my videos, I talked about that, and I know that's a huge thing. Token unlocks are a huge factor when it comes to investors' confidence. The project could be doing great, but token unlocks can impact the price. So there's a massive unlock, I think, coming in March or April of this year. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's one of those months, I'm very certain. So what I was projecting is that, I think SUI is going to run up prior to that. So maybe a month before this token unlock, I think SUI will start correcting. But, the people that think that, it's going to impact it a lot, I don't think so, because we're in a bull market right now. And I don't think it's going to have as much of a significant pressure, sell pressure, compared to if we were in a bear market. But again, that's just my own personal opinion. SUI is absolutely killing it. If you're printing your gains off of SUI, especially if you were picking it up from October 19th, literally when it was at 36 cents, if you picked it up there, you are up right now about 335%. So basically what I'm trying to say is locking in profits does not hurt at the end of the day. So if you are sitting at some life-changing gains, locking in profits would not hurt. But absolutely, insane gains that are being made with SUI. We're going to be taking a very close look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is able to push back into the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, which I see it happening. I think SUI will rip even higher, in my opinion, because of course, it's in price discovery mode right now, and we know the significance of price discovery mode. And as far as Bitcoin dominance is concerned, it's picking up a bit, but market is reacting to overall Bitcoin move that we're seeing right now. But that is it for today's update. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Let me know if you want to see more SUI updates. Let me know which other projects you want me to cover. I will bring you guys that content. And yeah, guys, it does not take too long to hit that red subscribe button and like the video. It does go a long way. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers this year. Yes, I know we're able to do that. So, if you do support my channel, please, come and subscribe and like the video. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.